It's centres like this that people are relying on in a crisis like this. Food is donated by locals who are using the power of social media and setting up schemes like this to help the vulnerable and those self-isolating. This van is fully loaded with essential food donations from the community. People have been donating all sorts of different things, such as cereals, to detergent, canned food, to even rice and pasta. As more and more people self-isolate, it is becoming difficult for people to come out even for essentials. These are some of the items that have just been donated in a week. With the uncertainty of how many weeks to go in isolation, people will continue to donate. I ask one of the volunteers how he is finding the situation and how the local people are responding.
Hi, so we've been helping the Peace Centre out over the last couple of weeks. As the coronavirus spreads throughout this country, and we're all praying that it doesn't affect as many people as predicted. There are going to be a lot of vulnerable people that are sitting in isolation. These vulnerable people need food, and the Peace Centre has been doing a fantastic job in getting to these people and providing them with the necessary provisions. We set up a little initiative called Share My Pantry. Share My Pantry is marketed via all sorts of social media feeds, and what we're asking people to do in the community is literally share their pantry. Give us items that they have spare in their pantry, and they don't even need to come and drop off. They can if they want, but we'll come and pick it up. And as you can see, we've just delivered this load here today, and hopefully this is gonna feed a considerable number of vulnerable people in our city. Thank you.
A handful of volunteers get ready to sort out all of the donations. All the items are placed in sections, categorically. This makes it a lot more easier for the packer. There is in fact a team of volunteers that make this whole operation work. From volunteers who answer the phone and assist those in need, to admin staff who make sure the deliveries get to where they need to be, and the pickers and packers that pick the order and get it packed up, ready for dispatch. There is also a team of drivers from the Leicester Black Cab Company who have volunteered their time to do drop-offs. I had a chance to catch up with Maulana Lokat and ask him how he feels about the situation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Muhammad Lokat here at the Peace Centre Food Bank. It used to be the Peace Centre, which used to have a variety of activities for adults, the elderly, and especially our future leaders, that's our children. However, due to the current dilemma with COVID-19, with the pandemic that has spread out, and everyone I think is pretty much aware, we have actually stopped all activities except for the Peace Centre Food Bank. We now have an emergency team of key volunteers. As a Peace Centre Food Bank are running a project where we provide food parcels to those who are elderly, those who may be vulnerable, those that are self-isolating, and many of them happen to be our frontline NHS staff who've had to get away from work because they have possibly come across, had the symptoms of COVID-19 coronavirus. So we are trying to help and assist whoever we can. The amazing thing is, in Leicester, so many groups are popping up, so many support groups, and it's amazing to see how the community generally is pulling together different aspects of the community with different backgrounds, different religions and no religion, all coming together for one main purpose, and that is for the well-being of our community of Leicester and Leicestershire.
These taxis are not here to pick up passengers, but are in fact here to pick up those parcels which are ready to be dispatched. I speak to the owner of the Leicester Black Cab Company.
My name is Khalil. I'm from Leicester Black Cabs. I work with a number of drivers. We found out about the donations, the food parcels that Peace Centre provides, and they were looking for delivery drivers. We have a number of drivers who deliver, and they deliver all over Leicestershire, anywhere from Loughborough to Hinckley to Fleckney, and all the local surrounding areas. We have drivers that come in here on a regular basis. They come here, they donate, they volunteer their time and their vehicles, and they come here, they pick up the parcels, and they go and deliver at the addresses which are given to them.
Yeah.
Khalil is directing all his drivers where they need to be.
Number 6.
All the parcels are marked and labelled in order of delivery. This is one of the drivers, loading up his taxi, getting it ready to deliver. Today I had the chance to follow Khalid. Khalid is one of the drivers from the Leicester Black Cab Company who is volunteering his time to do some deliveries. Today he has 8 deliveries to do. As we head onto the road, it's very apparent the streets are looking very quiet.
Thank you very much. If you need anything, let us know, please. Yeah. Take care. Bye.
So generally you're a taxi driver.
I'm a taxi
But
driver. Yes.
with the current coronavirus situation and everything being on lockdown, it must be a little bit quiet
That's
for yourself,
right,
isn't it?
In the moment, I'm just sitting home, so I just
So you're volunteering.
volunteering. Yes, to help these people out.
We head for our second delivery. As we arrive at the estate, you can see that it looks very, very quiet. We are now on the way to our third delivery, and the roads are looking empty. These are in fact some of the main roads within Leicester, and at this time, during rush hour, they would be packed out. During our drive, this was a very common sight: silent and empty roads. Khalid and I arrived for one of the last few deliveries. I must say I was amazed with Khalid's enthusiasm. He is indeed an individual with a lot of energy and doesn't let the stairs get in the way.
Not really. I won't give big confidence.
As we head towards our last delivery, the sun starts to set. We arrive to deliver our last parcel. As we arrive, there are more stairs. Khalid is used to doing this. As he does this on a regular basis, he is faced with many different scenarios for delivering parcels.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, look after yourself.
Thank you.
And if you need anything, yeah, we did this last delivery. We're finishing now. We're heading towards center, Peace Center.
It was amazing to see how this project all comes together, from the donations of food and all the various volunteers at the centre, and to many drivers like Khalid who volunteer their time to get these parcels out. As many people are in lockdown, it's volunteers like this in our community that bring everyone together.